Welcome to my tutorial on how to make baby flower headbands. These are the hydrangea flower headbands. This one is a triple flower. Then you can make them also with double or single flowers. They are very easy to make. The supplies you will need for this are some hydrangea petals. You can go to your local Hobby Lobby or Michael's or other craft store and buy a bunch of flowers, silk flower hydrangeas on a bush, and just pull the petals off. The first thing you're going to do is take 2 of your larger leaves of petals. You want a dab of glue, and please ignore my glue gun, as it has gotten lots of use. Then you glue one on top of the other and push. Next, you want to be able to pull another flower petal off, but you want it to be the smallest petal on the bunch, like this one. And you want to center that flower in the middle and turn at an angle like so. Lift up your flower once you have it in place and add a little more glue. Push down your flower petal to secure. The next step is to adhere your rhinestone. I prefer the Jolie's brand Hot Fix crystals, but you can also use Swarovski, which you can find at almost any craft store. I prefer the 5mm size. I find the 5mm is just right. Some people prefer a 6 or an 8, but the 5 is just right to me. You place that right in the center of your flower, and you're going to need to use a Hot Fix tool. As you see, I put it in the center. I have my Hot Fix wand. I'm going to place that on top of the rhinestone. Put it down so it's easier to see. Take my tool, make sure I have it centered, and hold it down for approximately 6 seconds. Lift up your wand from your crystal. And there you go. Next, you want to cut your 5/8 shiny fold-over elastic. If you are cutting this for a newborn, you would use 13 inches. For a baby, 15 inches. For a toddler, 16 inches. For a young girl, 17 inches. And for an adult, I would suggest 18 to 19 inches. I have purple elastic here. I cut mine to 14 inches and I heat sealed each end. I'm taking my dab of glue all the way across. Then I'm going to overlap the elastic and push the two together. It doesn't have to be perfect because you're going to glue your flower right on top, like so. Flip your headband over. This is the front side. Take your flower that you created, and we're going to glue on the back here and glue this to the headband. Now I'm going to attach it to the headband and press down. Careful, it's hot. Don't burn yourself like I did. Now, once the flower is attached, make sure you don't have any glue hanging like I do there, and pull off those glue strings from your flower so it's neat and tidy. Then you want to flip it over, your flower, to the back. And as you can see, the elastic is not perfectly even where I ended the elastic and where the flower hit. But that's okay, because we're going to be taking a round circle, without the glue string, of course. We take the circle, this is a 1-inch circle. You're going to glue all over the back to the size of your circle. This is 1 inch. Press your circle on top, and now you no longer see any of your imperfections, and you also have a nice soft felt base where it hits the baby's head, so it'll be nice and soft and not itchy. Press down, flip your headband over, and there you go. You have a fold-over elastic baby headband. Here's an additional headband that I made. This utilizes 3 of the flowers that we made. We made 1 earlier. I made 3 and then attached 3 to the headband. And this is another single one. Another thing you can do with these fold-over elastic headbands is you can buy this fabric flower mesh. As you can see, there's a mesh on the back. You trim out your flower just by cutting this off, 1 flower. And then you trim off all of the mesh that's hanging off of the frayed flower. So it ends up looking like this, your frayed flower. See, the mesh is only around up to here, not hanging. Then you can take that flower and attach it to your fold-over elastic headband. Another thing people like to do is take a rhinestone button and attach it to their flower headband. Please excuse my phone. So you take your button, you cut the shank off in the back, and then you put some hot glue in the center. Hopefully that's all my orders coming in from people that want to buy my beautiful headbands. Press down. Just kidding. And now you have a beautiful rhinestone frayed flower headband. And here are some of my other flower headbands that I have made in the past. This one is a relanchuous. This is 3 frayed flowers with a rhinestone. This is a mini relanchuous flower. This is one on skinny elastic, another frayed flower with 2 flowers, a single one with a rhinestone button. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial, and I will have more tutorials to come in the future. Creative Kiddos.